With the Trump-Musk government seeing waves of resignations, it appears that not even DOGE itself is immune to people resigning over the unpopular cuts to government. More than 20 workers at the Department of Government Efficiency. I got to make sure to point out that is not a real department. It is not part of the government. It is an advisory committee. Have opted to resign then to dismantle critical public services. So this is according to a report from the Associated Press, where 21 workers had written in a joint resignation letter that, quote, "We swore to serve the American people and uphold our oath to the Constitution across presidential administrations. However, it has become clear that we can no longer honor those commitments." Now, these resignations come days after Elon Musk had demanded that federal employees justify their jobs to him. Like what? Like he's some sort of, like he's the president or something? Like, no. Why should you have to justify your jobs to some billionaire jackhole from South Africa? Ridiculous. Now, oh, but it's fine. It's just a pulse check. You see, all we were asking workers to do is just send an email detailing what we did last week, to justify our existence. But if you didn't respond to that email, he would consider that a resignation. Now, that said, after quite a few agencies, for example, the FBI under Kash Patel, right, and Tulsi Gabbard as well, in her department, they're like, why don't you just ignore that noise? All right, no, we're not gonna play fiddle to this guy. Okay, not gonna happen. Not gonna happen. Now, a few days after that, Musk was like, "Oh, we're gonna give you another chance." What are you talking about? Yes, employees who failed to reply were given another chance by the magnanimous Mr. Musk to save their jobs at Trump's discretion, but then warned that next time, if you ignore that email, it will result in termination. So let me just note that Elon Musk does not have the authority to fire anyone in the federal government. He is a special government employee. Okay. And he is time limited in how long he can actually stay in that position. Okay. So he can fire people at SpaceX. He can fire people at Tesla. That's his own businesses, right? He can fire people at DOGE, his own advisory committee. But he cannot fire federal workers. He does not have that authority. The government is not one of his businesses. He has no right to send these BS emails. No. But back to the workers, right? Now, these outgoing employees had worked for what was originally known as the United States Digital Service. Now, this was established under former President Barack Obama. All right. The U.S. Digital Services website describes the team as mission-driven professionals who are passionate about applying our work and lived experience to public service. We come from a range of cultural, geographical, and ethnic backgrounds, and we represent a myriad of intersecting identities. Just like the people we serve, we are curious about understanding the needs of people and are excited to use our short tours of service to make a positive impact. I don't know, man. Oh, it kind of sounds like DEI to me. I'm sure some right-winger out there who heard that. Okay, but so this had been around for a while, okay? But when Donald Trump got in, well, they started doing some culling, right? So first they got rid of like 40 people, and they started doing some pretty aggressive loyalty check questioning, right? Before these people were transferred over to the DOGE. So now the hiring process for DOGE from that department was it's pretty much just as shady as we had thought. Okay, according to the staffers, people wearing White House visitors badges, some of whom would not even give their names, grilled the nonpartisan employees about their qualifications and their politics. Some had made statements that indicated that they had a limited technical understanding, Many were young and seemed guided by an ideology and fandom of Musk. I wonder if that includes Big Balls, who apparently is related to an executed Russian spy. Yeah. Um, not improving government technology. So, yeah. These people, I mean, the randos who are Musk fans grilling workers about, are you loyal to Donald Trump? Straight out of Project 2025. And we were told that wasn't going to happen, though. Oh, no, we were told, you have TDS. Yes. Donald Trump doesn't believe in Project 2025. Not at all. No, and the loyalty test, no, they would never do that. Oops. Now, they ended up keeping about 65 people after that, and 21 of them resigned. So good. Look, I mentioned before, Musk can't fire anybody, neither can DOGE. They're an advisory committee. They have no real power. Anyone pretending otherwise is flat out deluding themselves and are giving people who have no power over the government power over the government. Okay. But Jeff, don't you care about the savings? Don't you care about what DOGE is trying to do? The mission? Don't you want to end waste, fraud, and abuse? Yeah, of course. But Elon Musk doesn't actually care about that. DOGE is not set up to do that. Okay. What Elon Musk is doing is targeting any agency that it could have, impacts on his business, on his bottom line. Okay, that's it. Oh, but you understand, he is coming for DEI, and he is canceling all these woke contracts. He is saving us billions of dollars. He's going to send us a $5,000 check. If you believe that Elon Musk is going to send you a $5,000 check, I got a bridge to sell you for $5,000. So just give it to me right now. And, wait for that check to come in. Look, here's the thing. 40% of the canceled contracts that were supposedly, canceled by DOGE, right, are actually expected to produce no savings whatsoever. No savings. Data published on DOGE's wall of receipts showed that more than a third of the contract cancellations, 417 in all, are actually expected to yield nothing in savings. Nothing. Nothing at all. Oops. Yes. That is because the total value of the contracts has already been fully obligated, which means the government has a legal requirement to spend the money for the goods or services purchased, and in many cases has already spent the money. That's it. DOGE says the overall contract cancellations are expected to save more than $7 billion so far, an amount that has been questioned as inflated by independent experts. Yeah, of course. Now, overall, they claim to have found $55 billion in savings. Oh my God! However, the math is not mathing. Okay, it's not adding up. They have not provided any evidence for approximately $38 billion in purported savings. About 75% of their numbers are unaccounted for. Yeah. Unaccounted for. Okay.
Whoopsie.
This is nothing more than a bunch of alternative math, okay, that Elon Musk is using in order to fire federal employees and gut agencies that could have a negative impact on his businesses. That's it. At the end of the day, Musk's claims about waste, fraud, and abuse are just wrong. They're just wrong. I mean, take the Social Security thing, right? Oh, millions of dead people are receiving Social Security checks. No, they're not. No, they're not. Okay. It's just not happening. Okay. Secondly, DOGE didn't save $8 billion on a contract with ICE. Okay. That was the database here. I was corrected to say about 8 million. 2.5 million of that have already been spent. So they saved about $5.5 million at most by canceling the contract. And that's it. And finally, the big whopper. No, we did not send $50 million worth of condoms to Hamas. And notice how that has changed, right? First, it was 50 million to Gaza, then 50 million to Hamas, then $100 million to Hamas. It's like, what? No. In reality, the International Medical Corps was actually providing medical and trauma services in Gaza, which had been bombed to hell by the Israeli forces. Okay. This included, by the way, family planning, programming, and emergency contraception. So none of that was true. So at the end of the day, look, DOGE is nothing more than a bad joke, a scam, and really more of a smokescreen that Musk is using to dismantle the parts of government that he doesn't like and to set up a massive robbery of the treasury. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please like, share, subscribe, hit the bell icon in order to get notified whenever a new video is released. And if you want to support independent, progressive media through this difficult time where it seems like everybody is shutting down, you can become a member on our YouTube page, you can become a subscriber on Facebook, or you can go to my Patreon. It's patreon.com/Jeff Waldorf. Thank you.